So I deactivated my Twitter account over a week ago. I'm also off of Facebook. I still have my Facebook account. However, I have not been active on there, posting or reposting or liking or commenting on anything. I was the problem. I was the problem. It was me. It was not any of you. I don't know what you all are doing. I don't need to. All I need to know is how I'm doing. That's all that matters to me now. I was not doing good. I was having brief moments within time where I was doing well. But what ended up happening, what happened was that I would relapse, I would drink beer, I'd get drunk, or I would be high on drugs, not cannabis, just to make that clear. And when I did that, when I either was drunk or high, I would lose everything that I started to build. So I would get like a week and a half steady of doing really well, and then I would just destroy everything I built in that week and a half, back to just ground zero. And I realized for myself, this is pointless. It's not pointless because of anybody on Twitter or Facebook. It was pointless because I could not maintain sobriety during the times in the past that I've been on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. I couldn't maintain sobriety enough to refrain from having those mental breakdowns, the toxic behavior that I was promoting, basically, that I was putting out there here and there, it happened too many times to where before I deleted my Twitter, well, I deactivated it, but before I deactivated my Twitter, it was just like, what have I gained? Like, what improvements have held steady and firm, and I continued to build on them and continue to improve and grow. I would grow, lose it all, grow, lose it all, grow, lose it all. That's not fun. It's not fun for you, and it's really not fun for me either. I don't know if it's shittier for you or if it's shittier for me. I know though that it's shitty for both of us. That's the bottom line, is that what I was doing, my behavior, when I would have those moments where I lost my cool and started talking like a maniac or a basket case online, it was just too much. It was too much. I blocked a friend of mine that I care about very much, and she's an amazing person, but I was high. I was fucking high as a kite, and I messaged her because I wanted to talk to her, but I was so fucking high that I felt so uncomfortable with what I said to her. Nothing perverted, nothing sexual, just unrequited love. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was about love, but it wasn't. I didn't. The delivery was wrong. The words were wrong. The timing was off. And until I have like a year worth of consistent sobriety from alcohol and drugs, I'm not getting back on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. I'm on TikTok still, though, believe it or not. TikTok is the one place, the one platform that for some reason I'm able to handle. I don't know why. I've even fucked shit up more on my YouTube channel. Thankfully, no one has watched those videos when I fucked up, or if you did, you probably knew I was not in a good place. But the other part of that is I have to seek help and apply the help that I receive into my life, make it practical, apply the help so that it's practical to my everyday living. And I'm done putting myself out there to manipulate or have control over other people or to have validation or approval or praise, persuasion, woe is me, oh, poor pity me. No more, because that's exactly what the illness of borderline personality disorder is about. That's like the main thing is like no self-worth and no identifiable personality within me. I've done a lot better recently since I've gotten off social media, especially with those things. But again, I'll only be able to help myself so much. I want to help myself as much as possible, get as much help as I can, and apply the best help, the best advice, the advice that helps the most, and continue to apply that every waking moment. There's also Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous. It's free. You don't have to have any kind of health insurance. You just have to show up and a willingness and desire to stay sober. Those are it's like Fight Club's very simple rules. Show up sober. You want to stay sober. You want to be sober. You're about being sober. And being honest with people. So this is just like a check-in. This isn't a therapy session. There's no Dr. Philip Dietrich Webb talking to you. Dr. Philip Dietrich, MD. No. I'm sharing with you because maybe I'm not alone. Maybe someone else is in a similar position. I'm telling you what I did when I saw that my borderline personality disorder mixed with getting drunk and or doing drugs was a combination for disaster. And when I went on Twitter or Facebook and I was drunk and or stoned on whatever drug with the mental illnesses that I have, it was like, no shit, you're gonna fuck it up. Of course you are, you goofus doofus. That's what happens when someone who struggles with mental health decides to get drunk or stupid high and thinks it's cool to to go share those drunken or high thoughts with other people on social media. Oh no, it's not. People don't want to. I was tweeting such eclectic images and just what I was giving you in your mind's eye. You're probably like, what the fuck? Because I was high. I was really high, not on cannabis, but on something else, and that's why. That's why, because I was really high. Like I said, until I can prove to myself that I can maintain sobriety for more than a year at a time and continue to stay sober after reaching 365 days of sobriety, then maybe I will come back. Maybe. That's a big maybe. But yeah, that's about it, really. I want to share with people what I'm going through. Once again, I will never give up. I will never quit trying to do my best, to give it my best, to give it my all. I will never stop going 100%. It's maximum effort. From Deadpool. Yep, maximum effort. And I got stories to tell. And I'm also, again, part of being off. Like I've realized what I really do love, that gives me a sense of empowerment, sense of self-worth, and gives me an identifiable personality, to call mine own, that isn't all over the place, ups and downs like an emotional roller coaster. I got to write a lot more. As far as fiction writing goes, I have really not written that much at all. I have I have written a decent amount of fiction in the past 10 years, but lots of short stories, one novella, a couple attempts at a novella, at different novellas that just gave up on those projects, and they'll never see the light of day. But what is one given, or not even one, but like what are some givens to these people's success? Well, I'm going to say this first. Right place, right time. Right place, right time. And right people that were involved. The right people were in the right place at the right time. So that's definitely a thing. It's also a thing to be emotionally stable. Best not to have any substance abuse issues, drugs or alcohol. And for the most part, the person will have hopefully already have mastered the craft, or is damn near mastering the craft that they're pursuing as a profession. Hard work, mastery of a craft, to master a craft, supposedly 10,000 hours. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something Malcolm Gladwell was all about in his book Outliers. After 10,000 hours of dedication to a craft, if you haven't mastered it by then, I think you picked the wrong craft, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea if 10,000 hours is the magical number. Once you hit from 9,999 minutes and 59 seconds, once you pass into that That's that 60th second when it becomes 10,000. It's like, Super Saiyan. I don't think it works like that. Maybe the genius happens around 17,000 hours. I don't know. That's why I don't really care too much about like, where am I at? How many hours have I dedicated? Doesn't matter. I need to dedicate a lot more. I need to dedicate many more hours, and I need to do it more frequently every day. I know what I need to do. I'm just saying this because I see the successful people that were on Twitter or Facebook, right place, right time, right people, but also they've been dedicated, they've persevered, they've disciplined, fortitude, perseverance, all that good stuff, all that jazz, hard work, insane amount of work each week, and it shows. It shows in the writing and the acting and the vocals, in the music. It typically shows who's done it the most, or who is not only has an aptitude for it, but someone who has really developed a very unique style writing. It's called prose. Developed a very undeniable voice on the page that, undeniably this is fill in the blank. First paragraph in, and even first couple sentences, I know who this is. This is this author. That's when people are really rocking it, in my opinion. That's when you have that ability to you have a trademark voice on the page, trademark prose, like Quentin Tarantino or Scorsese, Johnny Depp. I think that's legendary. I think so. But again, I'm not. Here's the other thing. I don't want your allegiance. You don't need to feel bad for me. I am grateful for the help, especially the help I've received from my other friend, amazing woman, who has helped me edit and revise my most recent short story I've been working on, Window Shopping, free of charge. So I offered to pay her. She said, "Don't worry about it. I'm happy to help." I got to reach out to her at some point and see if she's still willing to work with me. And if not, I understand. I went really hard. I played the victim card. I played the victim card. I played the race card. Because I'm not 100% European. So, yeah, that's why. And, it is what it is, but can't let that shit bother me. It is what it is, but can't let it eat me alive. I'm not. A lot of people I know, similar situations, are darker skinned than I am, chose the path of fuck it, fuck it, man. It is what it is. No sense in getting upset about it. It's been this way for how many decades, how many centuries, So I will find a way to have my voice be heard in that light, but it won't be from a point of anger or a place of rage or like a Black Panthers type of thing. It'll be more like kind of a mix between Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. I think that's how Kendrick Lamar is, honestly. I think he's kind of like a mixture between those two revolutionaries. Anyway, that's it. And I don't ever need to be the best. I really don't. all I care about at this point is making myself happy. And I make myself happy by doing things that make me happy, such as writing, such as reading, such as, I don't know, watching TV, hanging out with my fur dogs, spending time with family, talking to family on the phone, if nothing else. But, you know, the fact that I was the problem, I'm out, I'm gone. Don't have to worry about me being on social media anymore. And if I get on here, you know, again, just updates on where I'm at, how I'm doing, where I'm at in the journey, the process of recovery and self-help, and independence, really, independence as well. And I'm looking forward to it because I'm not going to give up, I'm not going to stop. My mom did not raise a quitter. And just quitting to me is like admitting that I've lost. I quit, that's like saying I lose, I'm out. To me, if I was to say I quit, I'm done, that says I lose, I'm out. Not the same with social media platforms. I didn't even really say I quit. I just said I'm out for now, you know, for the foreseeable future for sure. Because I was stirring the pot. I was making too much fucking noise and bothering people and pissing people off and shit. Like I said, it's shitty for you and it's shitty for me when that happens. So it's just shitty for everybody. And I was the cause of that, you know, like I was the cause of that shittiness being flung all around on me. I'm just like, shit everywhere, shit on you, shit all over. No more. No more. And thankfully, like I said, TikTok is not an issue. I can keep my cool. I can handle my shit with TikTok. I don't even really know why. But it's just a different platform. It's not the same as Twitter. It's not the same as Instagram. It's not the same as Facebook. So, yes. And it's fun, but it's still just an app. You know, what it really comes down to is me working. The work I put in. The books I read. The words I write. The things I say that I speak into existence, how I say it, delivery. It's all part of it. It really is. No, I think that's it. I am horrible at saying goodbye, so I'm just going to say goodbye, and that's that. See you next time.